Hello beautiful Leos and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for June. So let's see what's coming in beautiful. The Ace of Cups, happiness and abundance. Look at that beautiful turtle looking incredibly happy, and there is abundance coming in June because we have Jupiter, the planet of blessings, moving into its exaltation, which means it works best in this sign, moving into Cancer. So Jupiter is bringing us blessings in June, which is very, very beautiful. So this could feel like a whole new emotional beginning for you, Leo, a rebirth. So Leo, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that beautiful subscribe button, and those lovely Leos who are returning subbies, welcome back. I am using a mix of intuition, astrology and tarot for this reading. And exciting news, Leos, I am holding a summer sale, well, winter sale, summer or winter, depending on what hemisphere you're in, 25% off all tarot. Check it out. The link is in the description box below. Okay. I only have a few sales a year, so make the most of them when they come in. So this Ace of Shells is really beautiful. It's one of my favorite cards because that turtle is just so happy in those warm waters. But what I'm really drawn to are these beautiful flowers. I mean, I don't know what they are. There must be some kind of underwater like anemone, or it's really hard to say that word, sea anemone or something like that, coral or something like that. But it feels like the message I want to give you is something is blooming and blossoming in your world, which is very beautiful. Get ready for something to bloom and for it to make you very happy. So let's see what's shifting and changing for Leos in June. Let's see what is coming in for you, Leos. And I just get this sense of joy, like the therapeutic warm waters of, so moving from Gemini season into Cancer season. It's going to be a bit of a quieter time for you just before your season, Leo, preparing for Leo season, I guess. But that's, if you think about like when your season, that's when the sun comes in and gives you an injection of solar energy, and that lasts for the whole year. By the time we get to Cancer season, it's pretty low. So it's a bit of a quieter time. It's a time for going inward and renewal. And we're seeing that with this beautiful Ace of Shells. But I'm getting that this is, part of that is this gentle turning inwards, connecting in, checking in with yourself. How am I feeling? But also something is gently opening up for you and moving along in such a beautiful way that it feels therapeutic. So the Ace of Shells can be the birth of love, or the birth of feeling in love, or the birth of love, joy, happiness, healing. So it could be a very beautiful therapeutic healing time for you while your heart is opening to these warmer waters. It's like, imagine getting to a nice warm spa or a warm bath and just how nice that feels, Leo. That's what they keep showing me, that feeling. So it just feels very therapeutic. And here we are with the sun coming in, Sun Aries, Wand 3, Sun Aries coming through. So this is a beautiful expansion with the sun is exalted in Aries and we have Jupiter exalted in Cancer. And this is a sense that whilst when it first moves into Cancer in June, there might be some challenges for us to expand and grow. So it's this beautiful opening up and blooming and blossoming that's coming through. But Saturn, one of the big outer planets, has just moved into Aries, and this is going to make a really nice fire flow to you as well, Saturn and Neptune in Aries. So this is a lovely energy that I'm seeing here of revitalization and joy and having the energy and the passion and the heart. It's a beautiful heart opening. It's the heart chakra opening, and so that you can expand and grow. It can be any area of life. Perhaps you're connecting to passion, perhaps you're connecting to a new relationship, perhaps you're just opening up to something beautiful. But this is a beautiful expansion for your heart where it feels revitalized. It's absolutely beautiful energy with the Wand 3 Sun Aries coming in. So just as I was saying that the sun is a little bit low in your sign in June, in Cancer season, just before your season in July, it actually is not feeling that bad. It's like, okay, it's a time to go on holiday or vacation. So what they're showing me is, you could be a little bit low in energy, but imagine yourself sitting in the sun in a deck chair. You're not doing much. You don't have a lot of energy, but yet you're feeling revitalized, sitting by the pool, by the beach, and just feeling really good. So it might actually be a really nice time with summer coming for those of you in the northern hemisphere or even those of us in the southern hemisphere, to go on a holiday or to get out there in the sunshine, or the sun doesn't have to necessarily literally mean sun, but it is where the aspect of life, a person, a relationship, a situation. Like, I literally love just going out and standing in the sun, being a Leo myself, but it could be just, oh, I love being around you, you radiate warmth, or this just makes me feel happy. So here we have Hermes, the messenger god in the underworld here of judgment, with the caduceus, saying that there are these beautiful internal messages that you could be giving yourself, that it could be about how you're speaking to yourself with the judgment card, that there's alchemy in the way that you're talking to yourself, and it could be a new way of loving and approving yourself, or just giving yourself some really positive messages that are coming through. So I feel like it's very beautiful, because the judgment energy is saying, I'm using my Mythic Tarot cards this time, Leo. I mean, we're in Gemini season. These ones tell the story. So we're telling stories at this moment in time. Crossed by the Moon card, it seems almost like you're being asked. The judgment card is like you're so close to a big shift and change that's coming through here with the Wheel of Fortune. And it's like, I'm just trying to find the clarity about what that looks like and how that is going to play out in my world. And so, I've been, a bit of incense. I've been actually burning my Leo incense. So I feel like this is a really great time to go inwards, and instead of pushing it when it's not ready, waiting for it to come in and to feel abundant. Look at this abundance coming. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Empress. Beautiful energy coming in for you. And the Sun card. Yes, that is what we're wanting. A lot of sun coming in for you. So as you know, Leo, the sun is your planetary ruler. And when the sun comes in for Leo, it is extra auspicious. So Leo, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Leo. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, never take it on. And if it does really resonate, you'd like to look at next steps and explore it further into the future, get some more soul messages, there will be an extended reading, and the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get into this judgment card. So this is Hermes, the winged god. He's very, very fast. Mercury is going to be in Gemini, so things are happening quickly inside our mind. He's one of the few gods that can travel between the underworld and the overworld, and here he is in the underworld. Now, interestingly, look at the picture outside. He's gone down into the underworld. There's alchemy happening there in the shadows, in the underworld, receiving messages of medicine. This could be something really great in terms of healing an aspect of your life, especially around health. There's a lot of really good stuff around vitality and health coming in. If there's something that you just want to address and feel a little bit more, get on top of, or feel more revitalized, or just have more energy in some way, this is really nice. But it could be anything that Hermes has come into the underworld and receiving the caduceus, which is the medicine, the alchemy, the information, the messages as to how to let go of something old that has been kind of confusing here with the moon. Maybe it's been many moons, it's been many cycles, maybe it's something in the subconscious. So it's a great time to be working with subconscious beliefs as well. So it's blocked by the moon card here, which is it's not super clear. But the thing is that Hermes does give you the message that something is, you're creating alchemy here in the underworld. Now, what happens when Hermes comes back out again? And we see him again here in the Magician. So he comes back out. This is you turning up as Hermes. So this is you in the underworld going, yep, just going for a little brief trip. Hermes, I'm really super fast. I'm diving into the underworld just for a little quick trip, just to see what's going on with this moon energy. It's all subconscious. Something's not clear. I can't trust my intuition. What's going on here? Now, what I want to show you is look at this little picture outside. It's the Empress. When he comes back up and out, he meets the Empress, and that's exactly where you're going. This is exactly where this reading is going, which is really nice. So this little journey into the underworld, which is kind of going into your shadow self, or those parts of you that maybe you don't visit often, or going deep into yourself in some way, is going to be really beneficial for you here, because you're going to come out with some kind of abundance and potentially some clarity. So what's happening deep down is this Five of Wands, which is Jason battling the dragon for the golden fleece. And the golden fleece is the message that anyone who touches the golden fleece receives healing. And the dragon, dragons love their gold. They love their treasure. They hold on to the treasure. And Jason's like, I want the golden fleece. It's mine. I want it. So I'm going into battle for, this is battling the dragon, quite literally. What has been the dragon in your life? Something that's been a bit of a challenge, a bit of a battle, something, maybe it's been a healing battle, or not receiving, it feels like something's been taken from you, or that you haven't achieved or got what it is that you've been seeking for. So he's battling this dragon here, and he's actually got support with this very powerful witch. So it feels like maybe it's been questions of deep down, has it felt like you've been supported or not? The story is that he can't see that she's there, but there is very, very powerful support around for this journey. And we think of this battle at the base, it's like something that's been challenging you, that's felt like a bit of a battle. So at the base, it's like I'm battling with something, or have been challenged by something. In your conscious mind, here we are deep inside the cave again. We can see the outside again, the beautiful rolling hills that we're starting to see in the Empress. And we're in the cave of fate. The wheel of fate is spinning. So there's change afoot inside your conscious mind. Your mind is expanding and perhaps opening up to this concept that fate has something for you here. There's some kind of fated new identity, new beginning, and it may be that you're just thinking about that and realizing that things really have to change. So going into this journey into the underworld or going into this deep journey inside, and that's why it's so nice. We were saying, again, it's a bit of a quieter and more internal energy the months before your season. So use this well, because this is the best way to use this wisely. Is yes, I'm going into this, looking at the cycles of fate, what needs to change, and receiving those messages from Hermes in the underworld. It's only a brief message, because here you are in the recent past, the Queen of Pentacles. You're out in the rolling hills. You're out in abundance. You've been in Taurus season. So the Queen of Pentacles is the Taurus queen. Is potentially you've been very grounded, feet have been on the ground. Maybe you've been needing to really nurture something like your physical body or your material, something in the material realm. Maybe you've been nurturing a relationship or energy around the home, or something here you've been nurturing with this Queen of Pentacles, trying to bring up in comfort and prosperity in some way, trying to get comfortable. So this Queen of Pentacles has possibly been quite a positive energy, that you've been working something in the material realm, and then boom, you get pulled into the underworld here. But then you come out in the near future with the Five of Cups. And the story here is actually when this is Eros fleeing Psyche, because there were these rules of the relationship, that he was this beautiful winged creature, but the gods said she was never allowed to look upon his face. And of course, as soon as you get told you can't do something, that's the one thing you really want to do. So one night when they became lovers, and when they were sleeping together, and she thought he was asleep, she was like, I'll just take a little look at him. I'll take a little peek to see what he looks like, because the little voices start going through her head. Oh, maybe he's a monster. Maybe he's this. Maybe he's that. And she takes a peek at him. He's actually very beautiful. But what happens is he wakes up at that moment and sees that she's broken the rules. She's actually looking directly at him, and he has to flee because she has broken the rules of a relationship. And this is when somebody is leaving or something is leaving, and she's like, wait, I've only just discovered something. I've only just discovered a piece of information that you are really beautiful, but you're leaving straight away. So it almost feels like if we're breaking it down into the subconscious, which is what they're saying to do, it's like you might discover a very beautiful aspect of yourself, or some kind of beauty, or maybe a beautiful connection, beauty in another person, beauty in another thing. And then it's almost like there's this rule inside of you that says, no, you can't have this beautiful thing. You can't have it. And so now you're working with, I've just got the medicine, received this information about this beautiful thing or energy in my life that I haven't allowed myself or given myself permission to have in the past. And I can see it fleeing. As soon as I see it clearly, it's like, no, it goes. I can't hold on to it. And it's something here that I'm like, I want really dearly and I can't hold on to it. So you're kind of seeing the pattern really, really clearly. And then you go, okay, well, here I am, the magician. This is you in the reading. This is Hermes again, going, well, I've been into the underworld. I've had a chat and I can see I've received the information, the communication about what needs to happen here. And I know that I have all these elements within me to be able to manifest what I want and to be able to create what I want here. I reckon I can bring that eros back. I can bring that beautiful thing in my life back. I have it within me to do that. So the magician becomes very kind of emboldened and confident and like, okay, I'm not going to let that stop me once I've had a glimpse of it and I realize the pattern here, or I realize what's happening here. I'm finding every single way. This is quite literally the alchemy of the magician. We can see the caduceus again here that we saw in the judgment card. So there's a lot of, I'm being really drawn to this caduceus energy, and the caduceus is, it is a symbol for medicine, but ultimately it's alchemy and communication and healing through communication. So Hermes is like, I've got the message, I know how to heal this, and I've got everything within me to be able to do this. And so it's this beautiful sense of realization, self-knowledge, but also confidence that comes with being able to go, okay, I can create this alchemy in my life. I can create the change that I'm seeking. I can have that beautiful thing, which for whatever reason, I just haven't been able to hold on to. So it's these deep energies of realization from going into that underworld that give you this sense of renewed energy to be able to create what it is that you want. So the energy around you is this 10 of Cups. And this is actually the final story of Eros and Psyche. They've been through the separation, and then she goes on a long journey to get him back again. And in that journey, interestingly, she has to go into the underworld. So interestingly, the energy around you is the 10 of Cups, which is when they come back together again after this long journey of love. So this beautiful thing that you thought that you had lost, or that you've never been able to hold on to for whatever reason in your life, and that can be many different things. It could be money, it could be a person, it could be a sense of satisfaction, it could be fulfillment, it could be success, it could be living where you want, it could be anything, Leo. But here it is, it's around you. So the story is, there's a possibility around you for the completion of this story. So the beautiful thing is there, it's within your arm's reach, and it could actually make you very, very happy. I mean, this could be a beautiful person or just a quality of a relationship. So with the 10 of Cups and the Sun cards, there's a lot of happy energy here. Hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords. This is Athena, the goddess of truth and wisdom and battle strategy. She can cut the cords to anything that has been stopping you from connecting in and holding on to this beautiful thing. But the Ace of Swords, sometimes it's a little bit of a cool energy. So whilst the clarity is coming, which is what you're seeking, it's also needs to have the warmth with it. You can see it's a bit barren and cold. So sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth, it can be something that you need to come to yourself. So the truth, the clarity is there with the Ace of Swords, but it's just about wielding that truth and working with it in a way that brings warmth, not cool energy into your life. And we have as an outcome the 9 of Wands, the Empress, and the 8 of Wands. So here you are back out of the underworld. The underworld is a very fertile place here. And here, this particular Empress is the Earth Mother, and she rules the seasons. And she's pregnant. So you come out with something here. You come out with something that was quite the journey to get to it, I have to say, Leo. But here you are, and you're at the Nine of Wands now going, right, okay, I feel like whatever has worked in the past, I'm so close. I haven't quite got to this calmer waters. The ship has hit a rock. There's a lot of drama around still. It could be something's in your way, some kind of obstacles in your way. And then we move into the Empress when suddenly the water's all flowing, the new thing births, and then suddenly in comes the ships just sailing through. There's happiness here with those dolphins. So what does it all mean? It means that you're overcoming some kind of obstacle to getting to where you want to get to peace, to harmony, to calmness, to those calm waters that we're seeing the beautiful turtle swimming in. And this Eight of Wands is this joyful returning of coming back to yourself and feeling yourself again and feeling joyful in that journey and feeling like, okay, now things are moving in the right direction. I'm feeling like I'm back out into the overworld, and it's abundant. There's abundance here. And now I've kind of feels like there's this new seed inside of you, and that is the seed of creation. And so it is ready to move forward. It is ready to move forward, whatever it is that you're wanting to create in your world. It's a nice blend of divine feminine and divine masculine with Demeter, the Empress, and Hermes, the winged god, the magician. So it's a very beautiful energy. It's an abundant new opportunity and seed, but it's from within you. You've created this inside of you. So that's what makes it happy. It feels like all this fire is moving forward really well with the water. It's not feeling stuck anymore. It's not dramatic anymore. So it's this therapeutic way of being able to move forward. And as an overall energy, we have the Sun card, Apollo, the god of healing and light, coming in with the sun. And as you know, Leos feel the best when they're vibrant, when they're feeling the sun shining out of them, when they feel like, okay, I feel good about myself. I feel good about who I am. I feel good about what I'm expressing with myself. And you can have quiet Leos. You can have really loud Leos, however you want to express yourself. And the god of healing and light is coming in and revitalizing Leo energy and bringing happiness. It can be very creative for some of you, both the Empress and the Sun card. Apollo's got the beautiful lyre there, the harp-like instrument. So it could actually be a very beautiful creative time for you. But this is a time of happiness, coming back to yourself, and this beautiful thing that you are working on, that you're expanding and growing, that you could be feeling so happy about, is in its gestation period. It's ready to move forward now, which is really beautiful. So I think the blessings will come to you with the Empress. She is pregnant, so it might take a couple of months for this seed to bloom, which is what we're getting, this sense of blooming. If you've ever been around a pregnant lady or pregnant when they're feeling good and not feeling sick, they kind of got a glow. So it's like this is a glow up energy. You don't have to be pregnant or anything like this. Is a metaphorical pregnancy that's coming in. If you are wanting to get pregnant, well, like literally, this is actually a good energy for that. But it is just about you manifesting something beautiful that you haven't been able to hold on to in the past. So affirmations: I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And that message, I love myself, if you're feeling that way, then you're going to be happy. I prosper wherever I turn. This is very successful and prosperous energy here. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I'm blessed and prospered. And that's what the Empress is doing. She's like, I'm feeling it within me. I'm feeling and seeing these opportunities everywhere. And then she's like, right, I'm going on the journey. I'm being the Eight of Wands, going on that beautiful journey. And I'm at peace with my sexuality, interestingly. So, the Empress is very much connected to her body. No matter what body you are, what gender you identify with, it's about being at peace with what's going on inside your body as well. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. Beautiful. Okay, let's finish it off with a charm for Leos. Ooh, okay. Under lock and key. Okay, the padlock. Something has been locked up, and that's why you are unlocking something here. You're getting the keys to unlocking this. And you have to kind of go into the underworld, into the subconscious, into the cycles of fate, look at what's been challenging you to unlock it. But then when you do, you're the magician, and it's something really amazing. So it's something that's been under lock and key. Quite literally, for some of you, this could be a new home or some sort of change around the home, which could be really fabulous. But yeah, something very beautiful is being unlocked within you, Leo, and you're really going to feel this. It's going to make you so happy, and it's going to open you up with the Three of Wands to feel expansion, feeling like you're seeing not only this thing, this beautiful seed within you, this opportunity, this within you, but also that opens you up for seeing it in your external world. So it's this nice blend of masculine and feminine energy. So Leo, that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We see the Empress is pregnant. It's a bit of a gestation period. She's going on a journey. So let's see what the next steps are. I feel like this is like the very early days. It's the ace and the gestation period. So let's go on the journey, see what the next steps are for this, see where it's going, get some soul growth messages around it, any other intuitive advice that's coming in. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Don't forget my summer sale, 25% off all tarot. The link is also in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Leo, love to read your comments. Follow me on Instagram and take care.